Coach Bennett mentioned the rebound you got late in the game after Sam missed the three-pointer from the corner. Did you think you had an opportunity to go back up with it in retrospect? I know you kicked the ball back out at that point.
I figured we would just try to get a good shot. I didn't know who was behind me, but I didn't want to rush anything. I take it from your question that I might have had something, so.
I don't know. Coach thought maybe you did. What are the emotions, after a game like this that obviously comes down to a play here and there in the final couple minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. It's one of those that could have gone either way. We can make a few plays. They don't make a few plays. It's definitely our game. We've been in that situation before. It happens. I think we'll be better off for it.
Yeah, I think you guys had 34 points in the paint. I don't think you made a three. It seemed like I think all of your 9 made shots were inside the arc. I was curious, was that a point of emphasis? Was that Duke sort of switching and you had some matchups on smaller guys? What sort of led to that?
Yeah, I mean, they switched on defense onto me, which made it hard on ball screens. But, sometimes that happens. But I definitely just, after that, tried to go get offensive rebounds and tried to establish myself in the paint.
Jay, Tony said he thought you guys were better at the things you worked on after the Florida State game tonight, but still not good enough in the progress of a team through the season as you get near the end. How close do you think you guys are to being able to be in a game like that and exert your will at the end?
I mean, I think we can. I think we certainly have the capability. Again, it's just a few plays here and there. That is what it is. I think that, we know what we have to do, and we know just the small things that we have to tighten up. It's not anything major. Obviously, the Florida State game was major. I feel like we needed to just do a lot differently after that game. And this game, it was just a few minor tweaks here and there, and we'd have been good. But it is what it is. It's basketball. They played a heck of a game.
Did you know that putback dunk was too late?
Yeah. Yep. As soon as I dunked it, as soon as I caught it, I was hearing the buzzer go off. So, but I figured if I was up there, I might as well.
Last question for Jay from Bennett.
Yeah, Jay, I wanted to ask, you mentioned in the past sort of being in a lot of different situations in the ACC. What's your message to some of the less experienced guys coming off 2 consecutive losses for the first time all year?
I mean, you basically put words in my mouth there, but welcome to the ACC. I mean, that is what it is here. It's always been that way. Florida State's always been that type of team that can give anybody a game. Same with Duke. They've made some changes this year, and they made some changes to the way they played us last year. Even they definitely switched a lot more. So it's just, the ACC is like that, and I think that we can get back on track and we'll be fine.
You guys were so efficient and productive offensively for most of the game. What happened in the final 3 minutes?
I mean, we had one shot going in and out. A couple of, iffy plays that, we got to be more sharp in offense. Just execute better at the end of the day. I think that's what it comes down to.
Do you feel like this one was kind of a game, a lost opportunity, a game you could have, but you should have won?
Well, I mean, Duke played great tonight. They kicked our butt in the first half for sure. And they made timely plays and winning plays at the right time. So hats off to them. They played well tonight.
Sam, what was your kind of vantage point of that final offensive possession, and what were you guys trying to set up there?
We said try to attack the rim if it's there. Kie felt maybe he could get a shot off. Something that we maybe look at in film and maybe draw something up for that type of situation. But yeah, I don't know.
It's hard sometimes for us to tell when we're remote. But did you know that Jay's dunk was late, or was that close being there in person?
Yeah, we knew it was late. That you could see the buzzer go off before he dunked it.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go Bennett Conlon, then back to Jeff White and Mike Barber.
Yeah, Sam, obviously a different loss than the Florida State game. What's the emotion like in the locker room after this one? Obviously a closer loss, but still the first time all year you guys have lost 2 games in a row.
Yeah, you gotta learn from it. You gotta grow from it. Obviously, we'll watch some film on it and see where we broke down or had some breakdowns. So overall, we just gotta stay together. It happens. I mean, you're not gonna win every game, so just gotta stay together, fight through this, and like Coach Bennett says, you dust yourself off, and that's the beauty of basketball. You get to come back at it.
Yeah, Sam, you had a nice battle with Matthew Hurt. He hit some tough shots with you kind of all over him. What was that matchup like?
He's a great player, and he's played well all year. You can see he can really shoot it, and he's definitely a matchup nightmare for some teams. And he was hitting his shots tonight. He made some tough ones, and credit to him, he played well.
Yeah, Sam, I'm curious, just your experience playing there at Cameron. I'm sure you've heard so much about the atmosphere and what it's like. What was it like to be there in an empty kind of arena?
Definitely different. You don't get the full experience at Cameron, but it's definitely cool playing here. Just wish we could have came out with a win.
Thank you.
Last question for Sam from Hank.
Hey, Sam, what kind of improvement would you say you guys made today over the Florida State game? I'm sure you worked on a lot of stuff since then. What was different about you guys today?
And we just played harder, played with more passion and togetherness. But like I said before, we just had a few breakdowns at costly times that kind of cost us this game. So we just learn from it and get back to practice and watch some film and hopefully grow from it.
Thanks.